Hi everyone, Kristen here. So to piggyback off of yesterday, we were talking about color. I kind of wanted to show you this neat little trick kind of that I came across in wanting to learn more about skin tone and things like this. And I wanted to show you how this color correction model is kind of applied to newborn. So it's called lab color. I know a lot of times we talk about CMYK color space and RGB color space, and I can go into detail, but I know you guys probably don't care as much about that as I do. So I will just keep it pretty simple and show you how you can double check your color and your skin tone. It's been a great tool. I'm using it more and more. It's kind of something new I came across, but I wanted to show you guys. So CMYK when checking color can be pretty complicated. So this is kind of something simple that you can do. You can kind of have a basic knowledge of Photoshop. So let me dive into it because I know when I listen to tutorials, I'm like, let me just get to the point. So what you want to do is you want to open up, this was our little baby here, sweet as could be. And then I'm just going to show you, this is straight out of camera. Nothing's been edited or anything touched on this yet. So I just want to show you the color space. So we want to grab, you have your layers palette over here to the right. You want to grab your color sampler tool. You want to make sure your sample size is 11 by 11. And then what you want to do is, I already kind of grabbed it here. You just want to place it on here. It took me forever to figure out. If you have that placed and you want to get rid of it, all you have to do is drag and move it and it'll go away. But see how it kind of, what's nice about the lab color space, I already have it set here. Yours will probably say RGB. So you just have to switch it down to lab color here. So what this does is the lab color space in a nutshell goes off of lightness, magenta and green is the A value, and then the B value is blue to yellow. What you want to do is you want to make sure that your A and B values are close together. Usually with newborn, I find it to be like maybe 2 or 3 values. You don't want them exactly the same. But you kind of want them within a range of maybe 5. I try to do 2 or 3. So right here, we notice that the color range right here, and again, this is testing this block of color here. When you pick up color, you want to do kind of a mid-tone. So you don't want too red down here. Like you can even put another mark down here and see what it is. And or you don't. And if we change this over here, because this is what your guys is going to see is if I switch it over to lab here, you're going to see 31 to 17. So basically that's telling you that the magentas are pretty high, which makes sense. It's pretty red right there. So let's go off of this mid-tone here to try to color correct. You can do this at the end. You can do this at the beginning. Again, this is just another reference to be able to see. So we have right here, it's for our number 1. Let me get rid of this. Remember, just drag. Oh, I just put another on there. Drag and drop to get it off. So we have 22 and 17. Okay, so I want them a little bit closer than that. It's not bad. Her skin looks pretty good other than a few red spots. It's not terrible, but let's perfect it a little bit and see how it works. So what you would then do is go over here to your layers palette and do a hue and saturation level. Okay, and what you would do is you would adjust the hue, and you can see it move here. Your eyes are going to play tricks on you a little bit, but you want to try to get it the values close. So 18 and 20, that's pretty close. That's within 2 ranges right here. So if we do a before picture and an after, you can see it just makes it a little bit more creamy. So what I would do is it does apply the value to the entire. So it creates a layer mask since you're using a hue and saturation right here. It's a layer. So you can mask off. So I would then, I didn't want to hit that one. I would then Command I to flip it and then grab your paintbrush and go over top of it and just paint it on. It doesn't seem like it's doing that much because, again, her skin tone was pretty good, but it is actually doing a good amount there. So we just paint it on. And if you see a before here and an after, you can see it's a little bit more creamy. It's adding in more of the yellow tone in there a little bit, I can see, and taking away the red just a tiny bit. So this is kind of unique tool. Again, you would go through your color sampler tool right here to grab the sample. Then you would change your lab color, your color, what do you call it, scale right here to lab color. It will probably be an RGB color mode, and then you just create a hue and saturation layer. Remember, you want them within 2 to 3 ranges, but this was just a unique, quick tool that you can use to double check your coloring. You can use it afterwards. You can make color adjustments with this. Everything's going to be this is not perfect. You still want to be able to kind of visualize and see where you need to go with that. You knew the baby skin tone in real life, so always kind of try to gauge off of that as well. But that's pretty much how you do it. Hope this helps you guys. Again, I haven't seen this lab color model applied to newborn photography, so hopefully this gives you a little bit of insight. I'm real big on popping that bubble, using things outside of our industry to kind of adapt to our what we can use in everyday life, kind of expanding it. So popping that bubble. There you go. Hope everybody has a great week. Bye.